without have no soul. Without acting alone, happily gone slow, happily gone slow. Without have no soul.
welcome to another edition of PCN Marquee Matchup. Tonight we have a special triple header for y'all. I'm Saul Goodman Jr., and tonight's booth is actually packed. We have TJL the Atom.
Yes, sir. Back again, making this a habit right now.
We also have the sideline commentator Wayne Fletsky.
Cheers, boys. A little under the weather, but we're going to do. What a day for football it is.
And as a special treat, we also have Scarata tonight.
How are we doing, fellas?
Boys, we're rolling deep here for this triple header. Tonight, the first two games, we're going to feature AC Milan versus Juventus. What are we thinking for this first game?
It's going to be a real back-and-forth affair. It's going to be a close matchup. I'm going to have probably the favorite in Juve coming out on top. Close score, though.
What are you thinking, Scarata?
I think I'm going to agree with Adam. I think Juve's discipline and their high intensity can maybe just completely overwhelm the AC Milan midfield, but you never know. I mean, AC Milan could just come out with a barnstorming attack tonight and completely overdo them, but I don't think anybody's getting past that Juve defense right now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to take a look at the lineups. Let's get some predictions in the chat while we're doing that. AC Milan is going to be running the 3-5-2. They have Allison in net. They have Fawzi, Austin, and old Mr. Peanut in the back line. Dorsey and Cozy are the DMs tonight. Outside mids are Quad in the Act and Little Munchie. Their cam is Batty. I'm going with Batista. I'm just going to keep rolling with it. I know it's not Batista. You don't have to troll me. And then up top, we have Maestro and Eriksson. Key players, as determined by the manager, are Eriksson, Dorsey, and Austin, the striker, the CDM, the CB. So representative of all three aspects of their game minus the keeper. So Juventus, I've seen run the four-back for fair amount of their games, but tonight they'll be running the 3-5-2 as well. They've got Gummy in net, Messinho, Mateus, and King Evan on the back line. Jay Twinkie and Realms in the DMs. Outside mids are Mokro and Mapes. Cam is Versatile Goat. And then the strikers up top are, of course, Italiano and Kessie. And the key players for that Juventus squad are Versatile Goat, Mokro, and Messinho. So we'll have a strong midfield, and then maybe the captain back there on the back line. So we got your, not predictions, but your thoughts on the game. What are we thinking as far as predictions?
Prediction-wise, I think I'm going to go a draw in the first game 1-1, and then I think Juve is going to eke out a 1-0 result. So I'm going to go 2-1 Juve.
Okay.
Well, you know I've been riding Juventus this whole tournament, but I think today is the day they might finally meet their kind of match in the midfield. If AC Milan can get a couple early goals in that first game, I mean, they have the ability to lock them down too. So I'll say AC Milan 3-2 aggregate.
3-2. Okay. Scarata, what do you got?
I think as far as if I remember from the Royal Cup final against Benfica, a key player for AC Milan is going to be Dorsey, and that man was absolutely everywhere. If Dorsey can stay in form and do what he did against that Benfica side, which they could absolutely come up against in this final here, I think AC Milan could pull it out. I think he repeats that performance. I think AC Milan go through 2-1 on aggregate, even though, yes, I'm absolutely contradicting myself, as I said before. As I said before, man, don't count out AC Milan out of this.
100%, no doubt.
Fair
I know
enough.
Dorsey's about to be an absolute dog right now, so that's what I'm banking on right now for AC to go through. It's going to be Dorsey's going to be the key man of the hour for sure.
Yeah, after having first for a little bit before, I think it was like the last 3 game days or something like that, and then blowing it there, I think they might want to really take home some trophies here, pretty much show out tonight. You know, it's interesting when you look at these two teams in the Super League, they're separated by 1 point with Juventus on top. But if you look at both their goals for and goals against, AC Milan wins both of those categories. So Juventus just found ways to win the game. But I think on paper, AC Milan is going to be a little bit of a better team. And I'm going to go 4-3 on aggregate for AC Milan. That's my prediction.
I like it. Got some predictions rolling in here. Vape 1-1. I believe he's looking at a PK shootout then, maybe. Zola with the 2-1 Juve. Same scoreline as me. We got a Juve 3-1. We got a Milan 3-1. Milan 2-1. 2-1 for Juve. Oh, that was Zola's same prediction. And then Milan 4-3. So someone else going with that 4-3, that high scoreline. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, neither of these defenses are leaky, so I don't really have any
That's what I was saying.
reason.
I was like, I don't think it's going to be a very high scoring affair. It's like 2 goals from one team is probably the highest we'll see, unless they just try to throw everything forward if they get desperate, and you might see some goals start leaking that way.
Yeah, that's
But
my prediction more. It's not like
very disciplined.
it's not like we're going to see like leaky defense and poor play. I
Yeah.
think once a goal goes in, it might open up a little bit more, and that's where we'll see the goals. And I think, at least from what I'm thinking, is the last like 20 minutes of the second leg is going to be a goal fest.
I was about to
Might
say
start
that I think the first leg is going to be very very compact. Both teams just feeling each other out, seeing how maybe even the second leg will go. I think both teams are going to be pretty reserved in their attacks. I don't think many teams, the DMs, are really going to get forward all that much. They're going to hold their defensive duties, but the second leg we could absolutely see 2, 3, 4 goals.
Right. That's what I'm kind of thinking happens. Wayne, you are actually over on watching the other game, so you'll be able to bring us some live updates of that Benfica versus Inter Milan. What are you seeing down there on the pitch?
Yes, just getting to my seat here in Lisbon. They're warming up right now on the pitch. Everyone is looking very focused. I know this is a big opportunity for them going forward. So there could be a little bit of nerves, but I think that Benfica will give them a good game. I still have to say that Inter Milan will go through, in my opinion. They've been great this tournament. Really haven't had too much of an issue. So I'll say 5-4 on aggregate. A thriller.
That's a scoreline.
Holy cow. So Benfica and Inter had the 2 best defenses, but Wayne's like, nah, I got something for you. 5-4.
When you get this late cups, it's almost irrelevant. You know, you work all year to get here. One thing can happen and everything's out the window. I think these teams are going to be playing a little bit on edge.
Yeah, as you saw from the quarterfinals, I don't think any team that won had less than 4 goals over the 2 legs. So could be an absolute banger of
Everyone's
games.
on. You just gotta
100%.
It's very true.
I would say I'm less confident in this Benfica side just from the display that they had in the Real Madrid side. We couldn't really watch the game. We didn't have a live stream, but it took them a good game and a half to finally kick in and remember that they were Benfica and they're Super League champions to try to take down Real Madrid. So it took them a little bit to get into it. So hopefully it's not like that tonight. Hopefully they come out the gate strong.
And I think, with this Benfica side, even though sometimes the attack may not be there, the defense is always solid. I think 100%. Benfica come out with a strong defensive effort, even against a side that features, stride and just a lethal attack with Inter Milan. I think this Benfica defense, which has been so consistent the whole season, stays that way. I think it's going to be really hard for Inter Milan to break that. And I'm going to say
goal line clearances.
Yeah, I'm going to say Benfica 2-1 over both legs, and that we could quite easily see a Royal Cup final rematch.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at these 2 teams in the Super League, they're separated by 20 points. Granted, it's first versus fifth, but Benfica kind of ran away with it a little bit. 91 points in the end, 71 for Inter Milan. And then you will look at their offenses versus defenses. Benfica has the better offense, and then by a goal, which is not a high margin at all, have the better defense. So for me, I'm thinking Benfica is going to handle their business. They took them a while to wake up against Real Madrid, but I think they'll handle their business here. I'm going to go with a 4-1 for Benfica. I'm thinking at the end of that second leg, it might be like 2-1 maybe, and then Inter will really press up to try and equalize, and Benfica is just going to counter them real hard. That's my thoughts on that particular game. Looks like Juventus just finished up a friendly against Netherlands. We got some predictions we got to catch up on. Fuji Strikos has 3-2 Milan. YouTube JBR has 4-2 Milan. A lot of Milan predictions rolling in. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a very close matchup for sure. So it's not going to be it's not going to be like some one-sided affair. So it's going to be good to see which team can pull through here in the end.
Yeah, that's what my thoughts were too. Especially when you look at my predictions. Like I think this one is going to be a close one, and I don't think it's going to be a massive margin. I think Benfica could run away with the other one. That's just my
Depends on what
thoughts.
Benfica shows up. The 135-minute Benfica or the final 45 Benfica. Two very different teams. Same
They
players,
just
but
scored
two
a very
very
nice header
Yep.
over in their friendly against Ireland. It was an overhead kick by Sheehan. Just would like to point that out. Looked very beautiful.
There we
So
go.
they
They
might
already
be
got-
catching on to form here.
They got the friendlies going.
I had actually talked to Stone the other night about the Real Madrid tie, and he was like, he had basically in between legs, they were all like, "Come on, wake up! We're not supposed to be playing to this level." And they did, and they responded to that. And sometimes that's what good teams need when they're not quite playing at their max ability.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it just takes a little bit of a wake-up call. We got Juventus waiting in the lobby now. I think we're gonna try and get you some live action. Wayne, we're missing the cam over here. Have any update on that situation?
From my sources down in Turin, no, I do not have any idea where he is. If I hear anything, I will definitely keep you posted. An interesting situation developing.
No, don't have a Go 2.0. I want that.
It's also versatile goat we're waiting on, and so we're waiting.
Oh wow, yeah, go, huh? Didn't think about that one.
The goats are just late to show up. So
Right.
we got a few more predictions. Dre is saying 3-2 Milan. Cyan Games is saying 3-3 extra time. Didn't predict a winner. Drop your winner down there below. Snowboarder saying 42-27 Milan.
Ooh,
That's a
I like
hell of a
that.
game.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out.
I'm thinking a late fourth quarter comeback is what he's going for there.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
good Lord.
Couple touchdowns.
I'm hearing from my source deep inside the Juventus locker room. Their cam will be there on time. He is getting dressed right now, just a little late to the arena tonight. So he's coming on the field.
Looks like I see him coming out of the locker room now. 8:10 on the dot.
Right on time.
Like champions do.
Yeah, we got, let's see, Easy saying 7-2 Milan.
He's going for the heavy score line.
Yeah,
Which, I mean,
CM9,
wouldn't be
3-1.
crazy to see if you just saw them just go on an absolute riot early on.
Yeah, I would be fascinated to see that type of scoreline. Usually these marquee matchups are relatively close and not terribly high scoring. So
Yeah, but I mean, over 2 legs, you never know.
Yeah, that's very true. Looks like we're trying to connect now. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good connection and bring you to some live action down on the pitch for this first leg of this Super Cup semifinal. 69-68 Monaco. Okay.
Wait.
GG's.
Must have missed something.
Big shout out to the 45 people on the stream right now. Be sure to stay after the stream or after the games, after the final. We're going to have the League 1 and League 2 team of the season reveal. So that'll be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Be able to show off who's been balling out down there. And here we go. Juventus in their white and black, Milan in their kits. Juventus now starting with the ball. Ooh, already getting some stream lag. Good start, boys.
There we go. Hot start.
AC Milan just working around here, trying to test to see how that Juventus working the ball around. AC Milan just trying to figure them out. Trying to play a deep ball there, but AC Milan did well to cover that. Now working it down this right side. Not much doing there. Kessie with the ball. Nice little turn there around Dorsey. Took a stab at it. Juventus getting some good passing game going. Spacing out this AC Milan squad. Now have a little opportunity here. Ooh, had a man back post. Didn't find him. Kessie with a nice tackle. Versatile go. Near post.
Got him! Go! What an absolute hit to the near post. And man, that's an early goal. Juve coming out strong. AC Milan not even having the ball for the first 5 minutes here.
Goal fest incoming.
Juventus controlling the ball there, working it around, spacing out that AC Milan squad. Already 1-0 here.
Absolutely.
Early start.
That was quick play from Juve. You saw him just passing the ball around the midfield. Doesn't look like nothing was opening up, and then out of nowhere, that blitz down the right side. And what a ball back in and go with a top bins finish right into the roof of the net.
Absolutely beautiful shot. Long throw in dealt with there by this AC Milan squad, but Juventus gets it right back. Now going to settle it down again. Perhaps do what they did before and just space out this AC Milan squad. Make them defend the whole pitch. And King Evan, perhaps ambitious idea. Not much doing there though.
Must have saw a fan with the jersey on, thought it was his player. A little lucky there.
Benfica Inter Milan also starting momentarily. I'm not quite sure what the delay is. I believe there might have been a fan who ran on the pitch or something, but they should be starting any second now.
Hopefully they get started up soon.
AC Milan now trying to get some possession, but Italiano does well to dispossess. Juventus gets this ball back, and they're playing it back to their CBs and really working it around. Seems like they have an idea of how to attack this AC Milan squad. See if they keep that up throughout the 90 minutes here, and then perhaps on to the second leg. Juventus really working it back and forth with some quick passing. Trying to find this right wing, but it looks like he ran offside. Let's see if AC Milan can get something done. They just don't seem to be able to possess the ball. Going.
Can't get that ball into the final thirds with their issues right now.
Yeah.
Absolute lockdown from the DMs and the center backs. Nothing getting by.
They seem a little flustered so far.
We have kickoff in Lisbon, 0-0, second minute.
Beautiful.
I'm sure you'll bring all of the latest updates from that game as they come through, and we'll keep our listeners informed so they're not missing anything. AC Milan trying to possess the ball here a little bit, but putting three guys on the ball carrier and possessing rather quickly. So Juventus squad is looking very organized, very composed, and have a strategy going about.
Absolutely. Anytime that ball gets to the wing for AC Milan, it just appears like three Juve players just appear out of nowhere, out of thin air, and just swarm them down, forcing them to get the ball off of them.
Oh, it looks like AC Milan also lost a striker perhaps in the start menu.
Perhaps.
That's Eric, by the way.
That's what I was about to say. I think that's Eriksson. Kessie now on a little run here. Dorsey does well to clean that up. It's going to be a corner, though, for Juventus.
And maybe I've lost Peanut also.
Oh, man, yep.
That'd be real tough. In this first leg, to be already down your striker and one of your CBs.
Down
Nice
one
little
and almost two.
Woohoo! Found Kessie on the near post. Not much of an angle, if I'm honest there, but it was a good play to set it up. You pretty much have to put that near post and hope it goes off the post or off the keeper and in. But Juventus pretty much dominating this game so far. Doesn't look like Peanut or Eriksson are back, so they could be done for this leg. AC Milan trying to work it down this right side, back in the middle. Messinho does well to cut one out. King Evan clears it out. It was a beautiful ball. Senior just a little bit better on the defensive end. Ooh, Maestro with a nice interception, a nice tackle there, trying to find some help. Takes a little too long to distribute that ball and gets tackled and dispossessed. Well, I finally got sound on my headphones. That's nice because couldn't hear a darn thing.
We have a goal. Inter Milan off the free kick. They passed it short, threw it across back post. 1-0. Inter Milan, 10th minute here.
Cheers, Wayne.
There it is.
AC Milan having some good build-up play here, but Versatile Goat cleans it up. Cam coming back to help out the defense. AC Milan's really going to have to put forth a special effort here if they're going to get back in this one just to hold on for this leg. Two guys missing, two important positions missing. They're working this left side, but Realms is able to cut it out there. Juventus now coming down the ball on the right side, looking for this striker up top. Nice little pass there. Not much marginal error.
Great find. Juve just trying to get something going on this wing. Try to create some magic like they did for that first goal.
And then, of course, Mateus just puts it straight out of bounds as I
Right.
comment on their passing. It's the commentator's curse, of course. Now trying the left side, but Batista is able to cut that out. AC Milan trying to have their own build-up play here. A little slide there, but they retain possession. What about? Well, after that first goal, there hasn't really been too many opportunities for the team. Only one worth mentioning was that corner kick. It was a nice play.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of routine.
Here we go. Juve might try to get something here before half.
Fozzie does well to cut it out. Most likely going to be the last play here. Foul, so we're going to have a free kick for Mendy. Oh, all the way back here.
All the way back. I believe there was a foul on Kessie there. I just had a straight beat tackle. Go right.
And that will take us to half. 1-0 so far for Juventus. Early goal here is pretty much the storyline. Not much doing after that. Both defenses playing well and composed.
Yep, Juve getting that early goal. Got to get that home goal. Don't want to get AC Milan to get any away goals as they count here as well. And Milan with that crucial away goal over Benfica in the other game.
Yeah, let's see if that holds up over there. My prediction is already looking like it's in trouble with Inter Milan taking that 1-0.
Nothing much to
believe it
do
was a
really
step,
here from Benfica either. There haven't really been that many chances. I don't know who fouled the Inter player on the edge of the box, but they had a short free kick, kicked it right in front of the wall, went back post and buried it with ease. So other than that, Benfica hasn't really brought anything to the table offensively. We'll see if that changes. 30th minute.
Cheers, Wayne.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we are off for the second half.
We're going to switch sides, see if they changed anything up. Doesn't look like they did. Maybe trying to remain the same and hold out. Get to the second leg.
Risky move with the center back being now in a 3-back formation. So
Yeah.
hopefully it pays off for them.
I was going to say it, I got lost at some point, but when we watched Juventus last time, they attacked that right side almost exclusively. It's interesting to see with that bot now missing over there, Mr. Peanut, they're not attacking that right spot side. I wonder if we'll see an adjustment here.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to look for it. Like right here, there's a long ball to the right side. 91 bots to be, will still win the headers though.
It's something to say about that, but AC Milan almost had a good play there. Got cut out for a second, and then Eriksen's bot fires way wide.
That was a shank right there.
Sometimes those bots volleys are absolute dimes, but that was not
one of them. Not one of them. Nope.
That was tough to see. Well, it is looking like all of Gummy's punts are coming down this right side, attacking that bot.
It's gonna be a big attack to that right side, absolutely. Now that the bot's there,
Yeah.
probably a little talk at halftime. Try to game plan for it.
Juventus now coming down, but Falls is able to clear that out. Juventus gets it right back, working it around, finding Kessie, finding their wing, going back post to Italiano. Bot does well to cover that. It's coming right back in though. Mokro looking for someone.
Beamer.
Top box realms. Allison with a nice save.
Joel Allison, whatever you want to call him, what a great save.
Beautiful save there. Going to the corner off of Realms' low-driven shot. Juventus though now at the corner. Top box. Falsey does well.
Fozzie with the ups, getting up for that one.
Yeah, I believe he's playing like a right mid type spot, so he's doing well to come back and help out his defense. Or maybe they switched him.
Yeah.
Falsey! That's how I say his name!
Man,
I'm not gonna talk about anyone ever again.
just say other people's names. And I don't know.
It looks like they moved him back to RCB this game. That's interesting. I've always seen him out in the wing. He's defending well until that little mishap. He was fortunate not to give up a goal there.
A little panic moment from Milan there. They've been playing fairly well with 2 bots. Here we go, another attack on the right.
Cozy does well to help his bot out a bit. Wayne, it sounds like we... Oh, hold on 1 second. We got a good play by Juventus. Fozzie defends well. Vertigo gets it up top volley. Sends it wide. Wayne, I apologize. You have an update over on the other camp, do you not?
Yeah, 0-0 going into halftime. Benfica had a beautiful build-up play right towards the end of halftime, but stopped at the last second by one of the center backs. A great play from both sides. 0-0. Back to you.
Is it,
0-0?
is it 1-0? I thought it was 1-0 Inter.
Sorry, 1-0. I thought. I don't even know what I said. Yeah, I was so excited from that last play. It's 1-0 halftime.
I told you to stop drinking, my friend.
It's a problem. I know. Let's talk about it later.
Okay, all right. We'll get you into meetings.
Back to you.
Cheers, Wayne. Juventus now working the ball around, taking it nice and slow, and attacking the right. Seems like almost exclusively this half. You got a bot, might as well exploit it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just moving down that right side. I don't think we'll really see any Juve attacks come from the left side. Here we come, another right side attack.
Nice little move there from Milcro to Italiano.
Italiano forgot the ball.
I don't know what happened there. I guess he just forgot what he was doing.
Just forgot the ball. Kept on running without it.
Versatile Goat now here with the ball, trying to find Kessie, but Falsey does well to cut it out. Juventus gets it right back. AC Milan can't get possession here. Trying to play a deep ball to Italiano, nothing doing there. Brown gets it back, but then Dorsey takes it right back and clears it out to try and alleviate this pressure. It's been all Juventus this half.
Yeah, a little switch up there, the rare left sided attack from Juve. Didn't think we were going to see much of that, the ball being on the right side.
No, you also have Dorsey out there, who's a potential team of the season player, so it's beneficial for them to stay on that right side, Juventus that is. Dorsey just running through this Italian squad. Maybe one more for King Evan, not doing it there. Almost had a good possession there for AC Milan.
It's bouncing around. Milan needs some type of possession to get it back in here.
Yeah, AC Milan definitely just needs to retain it. If they get to the second, like 1-0, I think that's pretty fortunate because they've lost 2 people. Or, yeah, they still lost 2 people.
Yeah.
I thought he came back, but it looks like they just made a switch there, moved him to Cam.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Down 2 people, and you're one of your CBs and your striker, who's widely regarded as one of the better strikers. Juventus, Dorsey exhibit clear. Wildly regarded as one of the better strikers in the league. You lose them both in very early goings and able to get to the second leg 1-0.
I want to see that maybe on their home turf kind of turn up with a full 11 squad this time, so it'd be good to see what they can do here.
It's not really doing much for AC Milan. I don't think they've had a chance since the very early of that first half.
Good sideways move in here for Juve, trying to get back to this right side attack. Usually there goes Gummy with the long ball going forward.
Yeah, working this right side a little bit, but AC Milan does well to cut it out. Only 3.5 minutes remaining plus extra time. AC Milan trying to get something going, but Messinho cuts that out pretty easily. Dorsey now with the ball, playing it long to that left side. He's got some space out there. He's gonna.
Good inside run. Gummy was a little bit off his line there. Is fully expecting a cross to go a little bit deeper in the box there, but right at his goal, really. A couple more feet might have been looking at one of the goals of the season.
Would have been absolutely beautiful.
I'm sure he would have said it was intentional. Wasn't a cross. Get it! It was just bouncing. The ball was just bouncing forever. Everyone was watching it. Italiano was the first one to get the boot to it.
Almost snuck another one in there. This is going to be the last play of this leg. Like I said, we have 2 more games to bring to you after this. We're bringing the second leg of this, and then we'll also bring the final of this Super Cup, the final of season 11 as well, basically. Mapes with a long shot. Skies in a bit. Yeah, I think this is kind of what we expected. A little bit more defensive. Ends 1-0 Juventus. I don't think it was very open for most of it. There wasn't a ton of options available. Wayne, it seems like you might have an update over there on the other game going.
Yeah, Benfica really starting to buzz down here. Still 1-0, but Inter Milan holding on. I believe that we're in the 76th minute now. Just hit it. Still 1-0 Inter.
Cheers, Wayne. I appreciate the update. Hopefully Benfica can, for their sake, crawl back into that game. And hopefully for Milan's sake, they won't lose 2 players here. It was interesting. They lost both players at the same time very early on.
Yeah, unlucky. Little power surge going to the East Coast, maybe.
Who knows? But
I think the East Coast, most people on the East Coast in this league.
those are 2 very important players to.
Absolutely, one of the better strikers in the league and one of the better center backs in the league. You don't want to lose them, especially in a big game like this.
It's a hope for a better connection, just for viewers at home's sake as well, because it slowed down a lot for AC Milan. They didn't really have many after that, so. Getting everyone back in the lobby here, get you to game as soon as we can. Juventus 1-0. They were the home squad though, so if this ends in a draw and Juventus ends up scoring an away goal, they're going to end up taking it home because away goals matter.
There, yep, away goals are going to be huge here, so Milan's going to try to pack that defense, try to get that goal back.
Yeah, let's see.
Chiming in from Lisbon, Strikers makes 3 unbelievable saves in a row to keep the score at 1-0. 2 goal line clearances and then another one on a long distance volley. What a group of saves. Back to you.
Man, Strikers.
Cheers, Wayne. That man's an animal.
Team of the season right now.
Yeah.
And just to chime in on exactly what one of those saves was, he saved it with his face.
Oh, man. What a man.
Maybe save of the season if Benfica can come back.
All right, well, let's go down to that game while we wait for these 2 teams to connect on their second leg. Just momentarily, take a look at what Wayne and the people over in that Benfica squad are looking at. Looks like we're just at the stoppage time area.
Yep, Inter with the crucial 1-0 lead on away goals here.
And they have a corner kick maybe to add to that lead.
Yep, 2 minutes. You might see a keeper grab here. You got some players up for Benfica. Try to look for something here. Oh, there you go, right to the right.
They might have a counter available here just in the last seconds, playing that real deep ball. He's got some here. Doan with a chance. Phil with a huge save.
Phil with an absolutely major save to keep it 1-0. Man, that's going to be a crucial away goal for Inter going into the second leg. Benfica needs to turn it up. I'm telling you, man, might be that 135-minute Benfica, and you never know, that final 45, they might just go on a rampage again.
Both of my predictions are looking pretty dumb right now. So, unless Benfica come out with 4-0, I think it was. I think I said 4-1 Benfica. They got to score 4 goals in the second leg, which looks a little bit difficult at this point.
It looks a little bit difficult, but I wouldn't put it past them. You never know with this great offense they have.
It looks like Mapes and this Italiano squad are still sitting in the lobby, not sure what the holdup is. Maybe they're trying to figure out action.
And do remember that was Juve's home leg that they had the first game. So Juve is up 1-0 with a home goal, not an away goal.
Yeah, I was saying if they score an away goal here, if they end up taking that with the draw. So say it ends 2-1 with Juventus with that 1 goal for their away side, they would take it home because AC Milan wasn't able to muster up any goals on their away side. Hopefully we'll get you down to that second leg shortly. Not sure what exactly we're waiting for.
I believe they might just be waiting on the 2 players that might have dropped. Do some maintenance. Try to figure out, make sure they don't get sent offline this time around. You see these all the time in PCN with the random lag outs, and time to time you just don't really want to see it happen in a semifinal like this at all.
Yeah. It looks like they've got everyone back in for both teams.
Oh, nice. Just waiting on quad surely to send then. Need some Jeopardy music right now.
Yeah. So both games end 1-0. One home team taking home the first one in Juventus. One away team in Inter Milan taking home the other game going on at the same time. We'll be bringing you live action updates from both games as Wayne's able to, and Scarata as well.
They're getting back into the lobby as well here in Internazionale Milan.
Y'all caught that flight real quick. That PCN money? Got the PCN helicopter?
Yeah,
What happened?
PCN, that's that Tesla Elon Musk jet.
Oh man, that's got you there real quick.
Yeah, easy money. Thanks, Dorsey.
Thanks, bud. Wayne appreciates it, but you can stop giving him the free alcohol.
It's a hard life as the sideline commentator, let me tell you. Sleepless nights. But I do it all for the love of the game.
Cheers, Wayne. Now every time I say cheers, Wayne, I feel like you're taking a drink.
Right?
Stop saying it.
You're the enabler, man.
Yeah, it's all my fault. Blame Saul.
After this weekend, if I see another drink again, I might just die. So I think we are cured.
It looks like your game's getting started a little bit faster than our game, Wayne.
Yep.
And, they're
Looks like
sending
the players are all getting on the field now. What a scene here. Big game.
Coming out with their kits and their bit.
It's huge 2-1 results for 2 sides. Gonna be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, this is where I expected it to open up for both games, actually. I think, the first leg, you want to feel the other team out. You have to go another 90 minutes. You don't do too much or put yourself too much in a bind. Now you just need to go for it. Looks like we got a good connection here. It looks like Wayne's game over there is kicked off.
3rd minute.
So hopefully we'll get some good action in both games here. Open it up a little bit more. This game, this Juventus AC Milan game, didn't quite get the amount of opportunities that I was expecting. I think this half of the leg we'll see a little bit more. AC Milan do a change to their red kits.
Employing that quick passing movement that we saw in the first half from Juve. Maybe Milan can get something going. And they lose it. Never mind. Confidence here somehow.
As soon as you say it. A little opportunity there, but Kessie not able to get a power header. Allison going to send it out wide. I think AC Milan, if they're going to come back in this semifinal, they're really going to need to get better possession of the ball. That's one thing that they couldn't do, perhaps due to the 2 missing players, but perhaps just by the pressure of Juventus. It could have been a little bit of both. Eriksson with some nice pressure there. Messinho seeing a lot of high press here from this AC Milan squad, trying to make the squad uncomfortable. They get the ball back.
See those DMs pushing high, strikers pushing high, trying to get some bodies up, put some pressure on this back line, who's been fairly solid.
Yeah, don't give him a second to breathe. But Jay Twinkie with a nice tackle there. Juventus now working the ball up, switching it to this left side now. AC Milan's definitely looking a little bit more threatening. They're at least keeping the ball longer, which is quite an improvement. And as I say that, Quad gives it up. Of course.
I think we should just stay silent. Just let the game volume just play over.
Just put the announcers on in the traditional FIFA. Do it from there.
Yeah, we'll put it in post. Don't worry. Just upload to YouTube. We'll do that.
Definitely getting a bit of stream lag here. Not at this very moment, but it's going on currently. So hopefully it's not too much of a trouble. AC Milan with a nice little break. The ball couldn't decide where it wanted to go. Now I think it's being flagged. I did not see a foul.
Yeah, I did not either, so it'd be interesting to see what that was for, but Milan with the dangerous set play here.
Yeah, let's see what they draw up.
So it might be a looping cross to the back post. Be my best guess. See the CB lurking. Oof.
That's exactly what it was. Messina cuts it out. Dorsey gets the ball. Matei comes up.
Matei is with an absolute crucial save.
Beautiful comeback to win that header. Dorsey put a nice ball in there that not going to get to.
I thought he was going to put an A-ball across, but oh man, what a ball.
Eriksson trying to send it across, but Vapes wins that header.
I might have to switch streams, guys.
Okay, for sure.
A little too much lag?
Yeah, I'll give it a little bit more time, but...
AC Milan wins the ball back. Definitely controlling this game a lot more. 13.5 minutes in. AC Milan definitely doing much better than that first leg in its entirety. As I say that, it looks like Dorsey just wrecked someone's life.
That's what Dorsey does, man. PCN powers.
Beautiful ball to the back post to Mokro, and then he skies it.
Skies it, tries to go wide there, but I believe that's going to be the yellow for Dorsey there.
Wayne, it sounds like we might have an update from this inner Benfica squad.
Yes, no goals quite yet, but great chances for both Inter and Benfica. We're at the 30th minute, still 0-0, 1-0 on aggregate.
Cheers, Wayne.
Benfica's going to need that away goal to come in very, very soon, I would hope. Try to get something going for that second half.
AC Milan definitely doing much better keeping the ball here, working around. Juventus squad looks like they might have fallen into their shell as well. They're not pushing and pressing as much as they did in that first game.
Juan DM's very high up here, trying to get something to go.
Yeah, that's the way Dorsey likes to play.
What a play by Italiano there.
Beautiful move. Finds his striking partner. Cassie tries to find the back post. Little Munchie's able to clear that. I basically froze there for a minute.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem. I'm going to switch at halftime.
Okay.
Sure, that's fine. In quad we trust.
Mine's also extremely blurry, which is good.
Yep, you love to see it. Only the best.
I can't even read the names of the players anymore. I just have to guess. Dorsey with a nice slide tackle. I can pick him out.
Pick him out, the yellow tux, you know, it's kind of it's on a different level there.
AC Milan trying to find this right wing.
Evan with the great tackle there.
Evan does well to cut that one out. And an errant throw there.
This is gonna be some like FIFA 08 vibes. This camera quality right now.
Yeah, this is this is something. I don't know what happened between this game and the first game, but it's definitely gone downhill.
It's going uphill for Milan right now. They're looking pretty good.
Oh, it looks like
back on the ball.
this Juventus squad looks like they lost Kessie.
So it looks like.
Striking partner up top.
And the story of these two legs have been lagouts, really. The key players.
Yeah, unfortunately, it has taken a prime focus. AC Milan's going to need to capitalize with a little bit of a weaker Juventus defense. Or offense, I mean, I apologize. I got distracted trying to figure out who was who. AC Milan now working around Juventus box. Well,
Great ball, but
a little bit of errant pass. Dorsey with a monster bike. Pick that out of the sky. Juventus just trying to get some possession here. Haven't had the ball too much.
we have a quick little update from Strada as well.
Scrata, what do you have going on down there?
Yeah, it's halftime here between Inter Milan and Benfica. Benfica holding a lot of the ball, but started out well. Inter Milan really growing into the game, though, and starting to put some shots onto the goalkeeper of Benfica's strikers. Benfica definitely still 0-0 at the break.
All right, thank you, Scrata. We're approaching halftime ourselves here in the 44th minute. AC Milan trying to figure out this Juventus defense, trying to break them down here. Back quad with the header just wide.
Oh, Quad had it. The goalkeeper animation, everything was lined up for him, but just couldn't get it on target. I believe Quad with that outside mid build, man. I know we don't got any heading accuracy, man. Killing us.
It's not quite in your build.
Nah, man. 85 finishing. Boost it up, FIFA. Come on, please.
Maybe next FIFA. I saw
Maybe next
30
FIFA.
extra traits.
We got
Who
right mid
knows?
and left mid coming back, man.
Yeah.
Hard.
I think they met right wing, left wing. That
Hey.
would be my guess, but that's
You don't
not
expect that
their
from FIFA
route.
at this point, man. You gotta
They-
expect mistakes at this point.
They basically think right mid, left mid are extinct. So
Yep, they don't exist anymore.
interesting.
Unlucky. This is all a simulation. I haven't been playing the real FIFA. Unlucky.
All right, and we are going down to halftime. This first half of this leg ending 0-0 aggregate. A much more balanced game we're seeing on the stat line. 51-49 possession, shot opportunities pretty equal. AC Milan just not able to put them on target.
That's been their issue right now. They have much better looking for this half of the game, but see what they can do with this. With one striker down for Juve, will you see them more be a more defensive side, or you think they're gonna go for it?
See, in this half, I've seen Juventus fall into a shell. It seemed like they were not doing a high press. You know, they were letting AC Milan get. And if they keep that up, I think AC Milan's going to crawl back into this one. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a little special quad commentary on this one. I'm assuming you switched, Will. Did you not?
I did,
Okay.
Yes.
but I can use the audio from Mapes and keep this quad stream going.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
AC Milan working around here, doing well to pass it back and forth. Juventus does look like they may have said, hey, wake up a bit.
I believe we have a big development in the Inter Benfica game.
Yes, it is now 2-0. Inter Milan just scores again. They were starting to really build up the pressure and finally finish one home. 2-0. We're in the 62nd minute.
Oh, man, that's
Cheers, Wade.
huge. Absolutely huge.
Not what I
is supposed to
expected.
score 2 now, I believe, to try to go through. Oh, that might be.
Oh, Dorsey. Dorsey picking up the double yellow.
Oh man, that's that aggressive play style.
Putting his
Caught up.
squad in some trouble here after they were starting to build up some momentum in his leg.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to see. That aggressive play style, though sometimes very good, can also lead to red cards.
Let's see if we can maybe drag him into the booth. So now he's in the showers.
Long ball, keeper coming all the way out for it.
Yeah, well done there. Didn't think he'd get there. Let's see what AC Milan does here now. 10 men.
I think Milan will still be fine. They're going to have Cozy playing just a central role probably. And play the exact same way they've been playing. Just have a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond kind of set up in the middle instead of having that double DM.
Juventus looks like they're trying to work it around here. Oh, well done!
And the bot with an absolute class finish to the near post coming in from that right side. I believe that was Kessie's bot, correct?
It was Kessie's bot. Nice build up there. Finding the Kessie bot on the near post, just sneaking behind the defense.
At Scott, I think we have an update from the Benfica Inter Milan game as well.
Yeah, been to really poor numbers forward here. Angel, the left center back, starting to get into the attack as well, almost playing as an attacking mid at some points. Need a goal here. They can't quite get it.
Yeah, I believe they need 2 goals, correct, to get back into that game and go through on away goals.
No, they'll need 3 with the away goal that Inter Milan have scored.
Oh, true. I had Juve's scoreline in my head.
Inter took that first leg, 1-0 there. They away. Good. It's gonna really need to pour it on here. No, if they score 2, they'll have 2 away goals. So they'd be able to take it home with 2 goals.
Aha, I was correct.
AC Milan working around here, but gets dispossessed rather easily. They're going to need to start really pressing in order to figure out what is going on here.
Here we go on the attack again. Go. Oh, what a tackle by Cozy. I believe Juve can just hit the possession here. I believe Milan, correct me if I'm wrong, but they might need 3 goals here.
Just
There's
the
about
2.
20 to play.
They'll just need 2.
Just the 2? They have an away goal. Doesn't Juve have an away goal?
Oh, no.
Oh,
That would
you're
be 3.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
3.
You're right.
God, people doubted me out here. I'm 2 for 2.
I know. We should just stop doubting and just trust that you're right.
I'm 2 for 2
Well in.
out here.
Yeah, so Juventus up 2-0 with 1 away goal. Aggregate.
Yeah, Benfica need the 2 goals. Milan need the 3 goals. So, different scorelines coming in here, but.
Well, as this game slows down a little bit, Scrotto, you have an update again?
We have about 5 minutes left here. It's every man pouring forward for Benfica. They look as though they need a goal, but they don't look anywhere near like they're going to get one. It's Inter Milan defending in numbers.
Just booting the ball up the field, I'm sure.
Yeah, simply booting helpless balls. They've missed the final pass almost this whole entire tie. The final ball just cannot come off. And when it does get to the striker's feet, they're met by a center back immediately.
I would say they need the classic PCN 2 center back formation, but they might be using a 1 center back formation here soon. They need 2 goals.
Oh, Maestro with a nice interception. 1-on-1 with Gummy. Nice move. Oh!
Off the bar! He needed that to go in. Oh my goodness, Milan absolutely needed that goal.
He did
Trying to pull
well.
one back out of the 3.
That step over got a little bit of space between Gummy and the post. He
That was a beautiful move. Just couldn't slot it home. Who was that there?
That was the Gummy bot. Or not Gummy, Kessie.
I was like,
I
Kessie
think
bot.
he's Gummy. Yeah.
Too
The
many
Kessie
bots.
bot there. Yeah. AC Milan, just 10 minutes left in this. They're going to really need forward. And it looks like the Inter Benfica game has come to a close, has it, Karada?
It has indeed. Inter Milan are through to the final 2-0 on aggregate. Absolutely a class defensive Inter Milan side.
Wayne, what's the situation looking like over there in the stands?
Well, I really can't believe it. I thought that Benfica, I said before the game that Inter Milan would play well. I did think they would play this well. A defensive masterclass of the likes of the old Serie A from the 90s. Perfectly executed. Like Scarata said, no chances in the final third got through. Everything was cut off from the first whistle to the last. They're going to be a tough side to beat in the final. That's all you can say.
Cheers, guys.
Sounds like defensive masterclass. That's what they needed to put on, and it's exactly what they put out.
Yeah, basically beating Benfica at their own game there. This leg's looking like it's Juventus. Old Mr. Oh, they might get a break here, but he has it. Oh,
Ball
no.
just falls.
They still need 2 more, even if that one went in. 88th minute, approaching 89th. This one pretty much over.
Performance. If Milan can somehow get back into it, come back the likes of, I mean, for me, the likes of comebacks we've never ever seen before in PCN. Don't know if there's been some throwback PCN moments.
No, it'd be absolutely ridiculous at this point. 3 goals in 2 minutes.
Getting up, skilling in the box, trying to get something to happen here.
2 minutes.
You hate to see it if your center back has to be your.
Yeah, no, everyone's going to get up for this one.
Couldn't find him there. Looks like AC Milan might have one more.
Appears we're going to have a classic Italian final. So it's looking like right now.
Yeah, Inter Milan, Juventus. Be fun to watch, I'm sure.
Inter Milan trying to get a cup. I think they've been drawing on the cups this season compared to last. So there it is.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Juventus moves on 2-0 on aggregate. So we will move forward. Interestingly enough, Benfica knocked out the #1 squad in Super League. Although I don't know, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen them take home too many cups. Maybe cups just aren't their thing.
League is more their thing. They got the long haul.
Yeah, the consistency's in their nature. It's when you have to put on class every game in a certain tournament. That's where they maybe just don't have the quite. I don't know what it is. I don't want to speculate.
Well,
I mean, we saw this mentality more in the last season where Benfica won the league pretty handily. But then when you had Inter Milan just sweeping the cups, they had that cup mentality to them. So
yeah,
it might just be more the same.
It could definitely be a matter of, I mean, throughout the entire club scene, no matter where you go, there's a difference between, league football and tournament football. I mean, it's completely different play styles. Tournament football is dirty, it's rough, it's cheap, it's cheesy. The league football, it's going to be more structured and trying to build a team that works. And so that could have been Benfica's downfall. We might not know until we actually talk to some of those players. But Inter Milan is definitely going to be a tough play here for this Juventus side, and we could see again another defensive effort from Juventus and Inter Milan. It's going to be a really interesting final. I think we might have 2 or 3 goals that come by, but I think this match is going to be spelled on defense.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think what we expected, or at least I can't speak for everyone, what I expected and what I got in the semifinals were very different games, both ending 2-0, both defensive battles. With this one-legged final, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going 0-0, 1-1. What are y'all predictions?
I mean, I'm expecting here, not going to lie, a PK shootout. You're going to be a great defensive performance from both sides. And if one team gets the lead, I wouldn't put it past them just holding it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And,
What do you
I mean, the Inter Milan fixtures that, they got their second goal on aggregate of the tie, and when Benfica turned it up a notch, Inter Milan just shrunk. Didn't really come out too many times. The strikers still got forward to put pressure on that back line, and if they continue to do that, Juventus could really get pinned into their own half. I mean, the whole first leg, Benfica at times, for probably about 60 minutes of the first leg, simply struggled to get out of their own half. And that's where Inter Milan's going to get you, is just that suffocating ability. And when the hole finally opens up, they will capitalize.
Yeah. They played that style of defense all season long in Super League, only allowing 25 goals and 38. We already know the Juventus provide that to you in that first leg. This Inter Milan team, I don't think we have graphics for it, but we'll have Phil the Fish in net. We'll have Little Perp, Yo Mama Bits, and Hernandez on the back line. Slays, and I'm not sure who his DM partner is, but I'm sure
Should be Jammy.
It's Jammy.
It is
Yeah.
Jamie? Okay. He's not out on the field yet, so we'll have to get an update on him shortly. Unfortunately, our sideline commentator has officially passed out, and he is no longer available, so we'll have to make do.
Jamie took a rough tackle. He's probably getting looked at just now. He should be getting cleared to play here shortly.
And we have ZJig and A1 Boss as mid. Mike Dishon is the cam, and then Kufavelli and Vanzetti, interestingly enough, the strikers up top.
And Vanzetti, actually, the beneficiary of Inter Milan's first goal off of the set play that beat Taco Kid in the air. So look for him to maybe dunk on a few center backs.
Yeah,
Vanzetti new to PCN? I don't recognize that name, unless it's a gamer tag change I just wasn't aware of.
I don't know. I'm so used to seeing Stride next to Kufavelli.
Stride and Koopa. Unless that is Stride and it's just gamer tag change.
It could have been. Will, do you have any idea?
Vanzetti?
Yes.
No, that is not Stride.
Okay.
Interesting. Stride and Kufavelli must have had a falling out.
I don't know about that one, but Stride is probably just not available for tonight.
Yes, that did happen.
Well, we'll see what they're able to put together here against this strong Juventus squad. Two teams that are top 5 in Super League battling it out tonight. I wonder how long it'll be until we get you down to live action. Looks like we're just waiting on Jamie to come in.
And I think what's going to be important for Juventus to get in behind this, the back three of Inter Milan. Look at Kessie and Italiano to simply make streaking runs, and for Moker and Mapes to simply play him behind to maybe be available on the cutback. That was at times Benfica almost took advantage of that, and it was good saves. But if Juve are going to be able to score and impose their will onto Inter Milan, they need back line, even if the strikers aren't getting the ball, just simply driving them back.
Yeah, creating
that's
some
what we saw from
space.
that Juve team on that first goal. Just play possession, nothing crazy happening, then beam down the right side, great ball in, and then class finish. So you might see more of that same just from the wingers with the super attack out of nowhere. You just never expected.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what we saw, especially from the first game of what Juventus likes to do. They like that right side. It'd be interesting to see how Little Perp and ZJ hold up. Perp, one of the best defenders in this league, if you ask me. And I think he had 21 clean sheets this year. That goes with Phil the Fish as well. So this is a strong Inter Milan defense. It's not the easiest to break down. So it'd be interesting to see what happens tonight.
Oh, wait here. I'm just going to hit you with some prediction. We got YouTube JBR with a 1-0 Juve victory in the final. We got Cyan Games, 1-1 in extra time. And Inter takes it with a late 2-1 goal. So I would love this. That'd be great scenes. We got a 0-0 from extra time in Snowboarder, and then a shocking 17-18 scoreline in extra time. That'll be a thriller. And then an Inter 5-0 win for Inter coming in as well. So a lot of Inter fans in the chat right now.
17-18. Is that in penalty kick?
Who knows?
Absolutely.
I think he said an extra time, but you never know with that guy. Snowboarder's having a right old time right now.
All right. Well, we're still waiting on Jamie. Looks like you guys are going to wait the whole 10 minutes.
They're going to wait the whole 10 minutes. Yep.
Yeah, of course. So we do have the league team of the season revealed tonight. Or team of the season revealed tonight. Just making sure. I didn't want to give away too much. So it'll be good to drop, and we'll be able to show you the graphics and give you a little intro to each player of what they've been able to do, and just give the honors out to those players. It looks like we have some updated graphics for that as well, so that'll be good to look at.
Might see the first trophy for Piemonte Calcio tonight. Be good to see.
I'm sorry.
Might be the first title for Piemonte Calcio tonight. Very great to see.
Oh, I can't imagine Italiano and his squad are looking for that change. I hope they. I think they're just hoping that something gets figured out between EA and
Man, no,
Juventus
that's a long-term deal. That's Juve is gone. They're gone for the foreseeable future. I always wonder why there was no PCN Boca Juniors since we had a PCN River Plate, but then I found out about the whole the Montpez. If you go to the Argentinian thing, it's just Buenos Aires.
Yeah. Both squads sitting in the lobby. Jamie finally shows up looking a little hungover. It's quite unfortunate. Perhaps that medication he got after that semifinal is not quite working out well for him. We'll see if that affects his play at all. Hopefully we'll be able to get you to live action very shortly. I know you guys don't like listening to that much. We're not that exciting.
Don't sell yourself short, Saul.
Easy Slays saying 12-4 Inter. Not biased at all. Jamie is ready.
Good to know. I know Jamie's up kind of late over there on these UK times.
Stylish Zola 1-0 Juventus. We're finally sending. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good connection and get you some live action here. Bringing you this final of Super Cup, bringing season 11 to a close finally, and then moving our attention to the World Cup upcoming. So that'll be exciting in between seasons.
Exciting times.
So Juventus is still in their white and blacks. Inter Milan's running their blacks. Juventus is going to start with the ball here, playing it deep down this right side, see if they can catch this Inter Milan squad napping, but I'm not sure that's the attack you want to go with this squad. A very good defensive side.
Yeah, I hope we see a game finish with a full 11 here tonight. We've already had 2 tries, not successful, so hopefully third time is a charm.
Yeah, bring you some good action here. Nice ball to the back post. Ooh. Had an option. Phil the Fish came way out there.
Phil thought he could win that. That was interesting.
And you could definitely see that from either one of these keepers because both are aggressive off their line.
Yeah, it's something you don't see too much coming that far out on that kind of play, but I guess it worked out here. Juventus working the ball around well. Can't find that final third. Trying to find Kessie with a nice header. Beats Phil on the back post.
That crossing hit all the way from the right, and Kessie, an absolute dagger in the heart of that Inter defense, finally conceding for the first time tonight. And early on, Inter's down 1-0.
And that's what we had talked about earlier, those strikers just continuously pushing this back line as Juve are back at it again here.
Kessie with a nice little break, trying to find some help in the middle. Versatile go with the ball. Nice tackle by Yo Mama Bits. Mapes gets it back though, finds Italiano with a nice bike fill with a nice save.
With a big save.
A lot of pressure.
Start.
Yeah, Juve pouring it on right now. See if they can connect on another goal very early. It's what happened on that first leg of the semifinal. Doing it again here in the final. Let's see how Inter bounces back. Finding Kevin, top box. Hernandez with a nice clear though. Inter trying to
get to make something happen. Jamie.
Yeah, get some possession here. Nice hold of play. Let his attackers get out in front of him.
And as we had talked about before, going back to the first goal, it was just super important that the Juve strikers just be against the Inter Milan center backs, and that they did, and it resulted in a goal.
Yeah, it was definitely well done there in that early going. Maybe catch Inter just a little bit napping in the early minutes here. Playing a real deep ball here, but Jamie's going to be able to cut that out and clear it out.
And once again, with another hot start just right off the bat, huh?
Yeah, it seems like their go-to is just let's go in hot, get a goal, and then maybe fall into our shell a little bit. That was their strategy against AC. Let's see if it works against Inter.
And just to reiterate here for everyone in the chat and who's watching, this is just a one-leg final. We'll go to extra time and depends if needed.
Yep, no backing out. At
No
Link
way,
2-0.
goals. Someone tell King Snow. Oh wait.
No. Too late.
Too soon.
Couple weeks too late.
Inter now working the ball down this left side. Vinzetti there. Vinzetti one boss working around Koof with a long shot. It gets deflected. You're gonna have a corner.
And keep looking for A1 Boss to continue cutting inside, maybe even playing as a third striker or at times.
It's interesting. I've seen him play everywhere from striker to like a CDM role in that cam position. So he's kind of all over. He's a jack of all trades. This Inter squad. Kessie now trying to do some cooking. Finds Versatile Goat though. And he gets dispossessed, but apparently fouled. I didn't see it there.
This is a dangerous range right here for Goat. I've seen him hit some of these.
Let's see if he tests Phil.
Might be looking like a shot here. Oh no, man, in front of the wall.
Yeah, that could be a flick on. Looks like maybe back post. Teal looks like he's a little bit out of position on that run up.
Yeah, they have a mismatch with Boss on the back post. Look for him to go back there.
It's not where they go, but Slays is able to cut that out in the middle. Juve get it right back. Mapes working it, but Jerry has a nice interception there. Can't retain possession though. Jay Twinkie finding Italiano up there. Ball bounces around a little bit, but Phil with a nice cleanup save.
And this game is being absolutely right now. Both defensive midfielders, or both teams' defensive midfielders, are having to put in an absolute performance tonight.
Yeah, Jamie and Twinkie are both doing quite well. Slays haven't seen too much of them for that Inter squad. Juve's doing a little bit better working around, getting chances. Seen a great chance from Inter in a while.
Well, yeah, Inter just looking to get past the defensive midfield area with Juventus, but anytime that forward, by the time they hold up the play, it's Juventus is already back with 7, 8, sometimes 9 men.
Yeah, I've seen Italiano drop quite a bit back for this Juve squad and get back there to make sure they're shoring up the defense. Juve working the ball around well here, getting some good possession. Versatile Goats just gets trucked by Vinzetti. It's going to be a free kick. Versatile Goat playing it back to Messina, back to Italiano. Big save. Huge save there. Great play by Juve.
It maybe almost looks like Phil is standing in his own net. I don't know if how close exactly that ball was to going in, but it couldn't have been any much more than centimeters.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful save to keep it out there. And it's unfortunate we don't have VAR in this game because I think that one would like to have a second. Playing a real deep ball. Kufavelli out on shot here. Does a nice move. Trying to maybe get a nice shot. Looking for some help, but Twinkie cuts it out.
And if you're Koof there, you need to take the shot because if you're Inter Milan, you're get forward and stay forward here. Get a corner. Get something going offensively. Cutting the ball back there simply just allowed Juve to get men forward or get men back defending.
Yeah, I think Cooper needed to fire one early on. think the Adam's having a little of an issue with his mic here. I can't hear him at all. Adam? Well, that's unfortunate.
You really hate to see that.
Juve working the ball around here. But nice cutout there by Inter. Now working the ball on this left side.
Yeah, Inter Milan's starting to really grow into this game. They're getting down this left-hand side somewhat easily.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
If you're Inter Milan, you don't want halftime to come right now because you're just starting to get into the flow of the game, and halftime may.
Yeah, they were starting to find some possession there. They found could have had a nice shot. Just took a little too long, like you were saying, and the Juve squad was able to come back and establish their defense. Twinkie able to make a nice interception. I think Koof just needs a little bit, maybe just let it fly, because I don't know how many opportunities you're gummy. This game going to half, though.
Yeah, and if you're Juventus, you simply just do what you did in the previous leg. I mean, you go and you take a look at it and you say, keep continuously pressing their back line, and everyone else fall into the defensive long ball forward. But we know we're good at defense, and that's where we're going to win this by.
Yeah, and I think, that's what they did against the AC in semis. They just kind of fell in and played defensive and got people behind the ball. This one, split possession. This is more like the second semifinal leg. Split opportunities, but to be honest, I just don't feel like Inter have had a great chance. The one chance that I thought was great, Koof held up too long and didn't get a shot off. So if they're able to do more with their possession here, I think we see a much better game in the second half.
Yeah, the three forwards, the attacking men, the two strikers of Inter Milan here maybe go with the high pressing actions. They look to do so here. But this Juventus team is so well drilled in keeping possession, even as far back as the goalkeeper, the center backs, and they just simply recycle possession.
Yeah, it was well done to keep possession of that ball and work it around, make the other team chase them a bit, trying to find the striker in the middle. Jammy's able to win well there.
Important clearance by A1 Boss there. That could have been easily lasered into the top corner from the edge of the box.
Looks like we're officially down to a two-man booth until the Adam can figure out his mic. And they're slowly dropping like flies. I think Wayne's a bad influence.
What a tackle.
AC Milan, Inter Milan with a nice chance here. Trying to do the finesse. Just almost headed back in afterwards.
Out for a corner.
Oh, we got him back.
Oh, alive.
Hello. How is the party over at Wayne's?
Bro, it's lit out here. Just letting y'all know. Man, I've been having a right old time talking to myself. That's what's been happening for the past halftime, basically.
Well,
Man, it is always a party down in the Mississippi, let me tell you.
Oh, man, I didn't realize what was happening until my little contact hit me up there. I didn't know I thought I was doing perfectly fine. And I was like, wait.
Oh, what a Yo, Mama Bits. Nice header to Cooper Valley, who slots it in their post.
Coming to come back.
1-1.
And they had just tried the previous tactic that was cleared away, and Juventus obviously getting fooled twice there. And Inter capitalizing on that, Cufavelli, the beneficiary of the header flicked on.
So now I think it gets interesting. Now it's going
to get interesting for sure.
Juve's going to push a little bit more. Inter's going to have a little bit more opportunities. I think it's just going to open up a little bit more. I think we'll see a few here.
It's going to be a great final 30.
And I
That's what
think
this is gonna be.
I think we've just seen Jamie on the ball. He's going to be so important to the not just their defense, but their team in general, distributing the ball forwards. Inter Milan getting through again.
Inter, a little bit early on that
Keep coming
pass.
out there.
Comey just wrecked his own defender, Messina.
Try to find something there. Oh man, taken out.
And it's a goal kick. That's a double whammy.
This is gonna be a very interesting 30 minutes for sure.
Jamie's able to win that header. Kufi playing it back. Inter trying to get some possession here. Didn't really do any moves there, but kind of left the defender scratching his head, it looked like. Mokro getting a little confused.
And now that I think about it, throughout the whole time tonight, there are 3 goals. 2 of them have come off of set pieces, one off of a corner and one off of a free kick at the edge of the box. It's over the top.
Yep. Oh man.
Just a hair off. It looked like he was on sides there.
He's at half line all the way up.
It was about a Lacazette toenail.
Oh, long ball.
Juve trying to play that deep ball. Hernandez having none of it. And Zeddy just kind of reckless in his passes there. Juve gets the ball back.
Italiano and Strud, Mokro.
Grounds back to Mokro to Twinkie. Looks like he's got options. 2 options near post. Oh, well done by Zijig. Let's see what Juve puts together. See if they can return the favor of Inter scoring off a corner.
Try to drop a set play of their own. Here it comes. Oh, all the way back. Surely back in. Wait, all the way back.
All the way back.
I think he knew he was offside. Didn't want to get the ball there.
Again, great defending by ZJ.
Inter able to cut that out. Koof running, trying to play Vanzetti, but it's not doing there. Brown plays back to his keeper to get a reset. Jamie does well to cut it out. And gets dispossessed, and it goes for Juve's throw.
Here we're approaching the final 15. There's a header win there, but back to Juve. Oh my.
What a ball, back post here. Looks like that's Mokro. Yes, it is Mokro coming in. Zijig does well defensive.
He's been absolutely dominant on that side.
And that's the
Defending for his
side.
life, keeping it on this in game.
It's the side Juve likes to attack on, is that right side. Pre-game, I was wondering how Little Perp and ZJ would hold up, and so far they've been doing their job.
And I think something you're seeing here is that here in the second half, they realized that, okay, Juve are going to want to recycle possession if we mark all their options.
I didn't think that was going to be that close.
That was very, very close shot. Caught him off his line.
It dipped quite a bit there.
Hell of a shot.
Sorry, you're saying Juve likes to recycle possession.
Juve recycling possession, Intermon saying, okay, if we mark all their options, they have nowhere to go. And that's what's been done here. And it's definitely hampered Juve's ability to keep possession at times.
Yeah, they definitely haven't been playing the possession game that they like to play, that we've seen them play, and to see them do well when they play it. So credit to Inter for making an adjustment and cutting that out a bit. Only 7 minutes and some change left until stoppage time.
Man, my PK prediction's looking real sauce right now.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking as well. As I think, especially at the one-legged final, this is going to be a close affair, and
It's really been a defensive game for both teams. That early goal will try to catch them off, and that shot's not troubling you.
yeah, I'm not sure if that was a shot or what, but that was not what he intended. I can only imagine.
Person up
I
in
don't think
row
any missed
H.
shot is ever will.
Yeah, the person up in row H in the corner stand is getting checked for NFL concussion protocol right now. He'll be back shortly.
Oh, that's the luck, my friend. Slays just wrecked someone. Not sure who that
Random.
was, but I didn't know they added the truck stick to FIFA. Interestingly enough,
Yeah, new update.
3 minutes and some change here to.
I think both teams happy here to see this one to extra time. I can't see either side risking conceding at the other end and sacrificing defenders.
I think out of the two sides, I would see Juve go for the win here. Yes, you could probably play the 90th minute and then try to get some of that stamina.
Yeah, this
come out
most
strong
likely
in the first half extra time.
Possession.
Go back to this attack on the right side. That's going to fall out of bounds.
It's interesting that this Italian squad is, or they're both Italian.
I was about to
Juventus.
say, yeah.
It's interesting that Juventus keeps attacking that right side. It hasn't been doing well for them pretty much all game. Zijig has been handling his responsibilities. Little perp shutting down the rest.
Now, wouldn't this be something?
Here.
Inter had a chance there with Kufavelli getting a great shot there.
They might have another shot out here if they can get it down.
Most likely be the last opportunity in the back post. Gummy puts it out wide. Inter with the corner. Last possession here.
Can we see another set piece goal here from Inter Milan? Wouldn't that be something?
Sure. Over 93rd.
Look for
Kufavelli!
Kufavelli in the 93rd minute buries it.
What a stunner!
You saw drawing it up and keep the game.
Inter are your Super Cup champions for season 11 with
He's
an
gonna be-
absolute stunner in the 90th.
Can you imagine both goals for this Inter squad coming off of set pieces, off of corners, and then Scarata providing that even the semifinal 2 goals were set pieces. So Inter not getting it done in the conventional way, but getting it done nonetheless.
Yep, Inter Milan scoring
Man.
3 out of their 4 goals from set piece plays. Unbelievable ending to this. Just as we thought this was going to go, okay, edge of the box, it's flashed to Kufavelli at the near post and catches Gummy off his line.
Yeah, he saw Gummy doing some dancing there before. Maybe just a little too confident. He didn't cover the man closest to him. Koof makes
They
him pay.
rushed it. What a great set play. You know they were drawing it up. You saw the little marker on pushing it towards the near post. An absolute dagger strike from Kufa to put it.
Yeah, absolutely class set piece there.
Wow.
Catches that Juve squad napping just a tad.
I would say this kid Kufa went here, man. He must be on cloud 12, 13, maybe.
Yeah, able to take home that Super League or Super Cup. Well
Super
done
Cup.
for them to finish off season 11 on the high.
That was something else. To get a dagger win in the 93rd minute.
Let's see, who had 2-1?
Someone had a 2-1 Inter, man. I had PK shootout. That was absolutely something else.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the predictions from before. But as a quick recap, Benfica able to take home the Super League title, and then Inter Milan able to take home the Super Cup, able to win it 2-1 in the final over Juve, and they got through Benfica, the Super League champions, before getting there in the semis. So well done by them to wrap
They
up
beat
the season.
Team 1 and 2.
Yeah, back to back.
Team 1 and title. I believe that's now 3 cups in 2 seasons for Inter.
No,
Yeah,
they
that-
did win the treble last season.
They did. They had 3.
Which trophy am I missing?
League Cup, World Cup, Super Cup last season.
Yeah.
They were the absolute cup
That's the
hero. Yeah.
They're the cup heroes. Yep.
Able to take home the Super Cup this time.
And 4 cup in 2 seasons. Gives them to the rest of us, man. Chill out.
4 of the 6 available they're taking home. So well done. Atlanta taking home the League Cup, and then AC Milan taking home the Royal Cup this year. So congrats to all those teams. So at least walk away with some hardware. Benfica back-to-back champs going for the three-peat next time. Are we able to get Kufaveli, Will?
No response from him.
I must be too busy celebrating tonight. Congratulations.
The champagne is already flying.
Yeah, I know it's a
The
tumultuous
rest of the locker room.
season for him. So congrats to him to go through all of that and be able to take home some hardware. That's a big accomplishment, especially for everything he went through. You know, he lost his entire midfield basically, and it seems like him and Stride had some issues. So it's pretty much a massive overhaul for him, and able to still fight with the big boys. Hopefully we'll get Dorsey in here shortly, and we'll bring you the team of the season reveal, starting with League One and League Two. So stay tuned for that. Dorsey's probably going to take over most of the reins here, because I don't want to embarrass myself.
You've been saying names all season.
I'm sure there's one that'll get me. Oh
There's always
man,
one.
that picture, that's going to be fun.
What am I missing? Oh god.
You'll see it when you see it.
Do
Once you see it, you'll see it, man. Now we wait on the ever elusive Dorsey.
We'll get him in here eventually. He said 9:30, probably like 9:33. Fashionably late. Likes to make an entrance. Sweaty Hippo, this is PCN Marquee matchup. If you're watching, you got to tune into some of the better matchups of the Super Cup. If you don't know what PCN is, check out Pro Clubs Nation and Google it. You'll find us. Bring on some new people.
Forum page, some forum pages. Register your account. Then you got the League Republic page to check out the table, all that good stuff. Love seeing the new people hop in the stream. Just scrolling through Twitch.
Yeah, it's
See
always
something that says Pro Clubs Nation TV. You're like, what the heck is this? Tune in.
yeah. Now up to 87 viewers tonight. So
Fan of Pro Club. Yep.
everyone coming
Fan of
in.
Pro Clubs. Meet some guys. If you got a couple guys that you can bring with you, come to the league, have a good time, compete on a high level. So just playing, division day in and day out.
If you ever tried to pull your hair out, this is the place for you. There's always players online, always people you can drop in and play with new people, and then you have your league matches twice a week, and you can even do more than that if you like late night league. So if you like FIFA, if you're all about FIFA and you're in that time zone, come check it out. It's worth it. It's enjoyable, and
We're
it's
global.
growing.
You can play anywhere. I know we got some UK folks. We got some. I think there's someone from like the Middle East somewhere. GK. Can't remember the gamer tag, but people.
Yeah, we've got people from everywhere. You got Don in there, of course. So we gotta.
Trying to
We got
go
people all
wherever
across.
Wherever he's hosting games from. That's what I hit, but that's no problem, bro. Just go sell your PS4, man. Easy.
Yeah, so that's your problem there. You have PS4.
That's the easy peasy, man.
That just needs to go. We'll get that worked out real quick.
Get rid of that. Hop over here. Easy peasy. It's 33 mark. Still waiting on Dorsey here.
Yeah, Dorsey is.
Jeopardy music.
I told you, fashionably late.
Can we get predictions on what time Dorsey will be here?
I said 9:33, so I feel like I need to stick.
I was like,
I'm gonna go
Coming in here pretty
9:37.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna use up all his 10 minutes that he asked for. So I'm gonna say 9.
Oh, I didn't realize he called for 10. All right, my bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
He might have called for 10. You never know.
You never know.
And
Your bottom 10 edges. Whose edges? In the PCN Twitch chat, Lil Taco said your bottom 10 edges. Oh, De Gea.
yeah, there you go.
It's like, whose
Got some
edges?
banner going on.
Yeah.
Dorsey said he's gonna hop in soon.
Oh man, he didn't use his
In
full
soon,
10.
I'm
Unlucky.
expecting 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
So
alright.
37 is still on. You love to see it.
Yeah. 933 is out already, of course. All of my predictions are wrong, except at this point.
Man, I'm happy with that one night I had, man. I went 2. I peaked.
Yeah.
I peaked for season 11. That's all I needed.
You were able to catch it in there for a minute, but couldn't keep up the streak. I would have been impressive. If you kept the streak. I would be very impressed, and I would start asking you for a lot of numbers.
That was crazy. Got the scores and everything right. That was one help.
I don't think I got a score right all night or a winner right all night. So
I only got the
Hate
Juve
to
winner.
see it.
That was it. The Juve semi. That's all I got right.
Yeah. I'm obviously no good at predictions, so don't ask me ever. Still
He's
waiting.
I was going for the underdog, man. You keep on going for the underdog. Eventually, you're gonna get it
Yeah, I should have. If I would have went with the underdog.
right. Gasp.
Yeah.
Wild Dorsey is.
Oh my God! He's here! The man, the myth, the legend, Dorsey.
How about the final? Let's not talk about anything.
Right?
yeah.
I mean, I basically got out of my seat, did a quick little lap around the house, and then hopped back down. Keep on coming back. It was absolutely unreal. The flick-on header by Kufa to win it in the 93rd minute. 93rd plus. At that point, it was like 94s probably. They were
Yeah.
with
making
the
sure that was the last kick of the game.
Yeah, with the corner, that was definitely going to be one more clearance away from extra time.
Yep, that was one
Unbelievable.
hell of a way to win it.
It was a beautiful ending to that game, and not surprising that they called him out on a set piece there from the corner. That seems to be their specialty.
Yep, set pieces, man. Scott said I think he said 3 other 4 goals tonight were set pieces over the 3 games. So, hell of a way to get those goals in and get a title on the end of the.
And the one goal that wasn't from a set piece, it was just an absolute snipe from A1 Boston in the top corner. So all of their goals were just absolute wild.
I think not everyone's here. Are we getting everyone in here? Any more people?
No, I think it's just Dorsey. I think it's time for Dorsey's time to shine. Gonna take over with this team of the season reveal.
I'm taking over. I didn't know that.
You're always
Toss
taking
the
over.
Well, shit. Yeah, let's get into it. So are we gonna let's do League 2 first, I guess.
Yeah, League 2 first. Yep.
So I don't know if it's up.
I can. You can tell me to bring it up, and I can bring it up.
Okay. Can I watch you like live as you do it?
Can you watch me as I do it?
Well, that's
I don't know,
weird.
It'll
Should
be
we
a
find
little
another
late.
room?
You at his house or something? I don't know.
You know what I meant. No, I'll just trust you got it up.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Here is our League 2 team of the season for season 11. So we've got a crowded lineup. Unfortunately, only 2 teams kind of feature prominently. But I'd like to shout out everyone who did make it. So starting off in net, we have Snowboarder 778, who has a team of the year and 2 team of the seasons in Super League as a center back. Decided to come back this season and play goalie for King Smurf, or I think it's Frost now. Frost Giant.
Who knows?
Got the first member of the King. What do they call themselves?
I don't know. KXNG crew or something. I don't know.
I'm not
Probably
sure
had
it's
to
a
change the gamer
clan.
tag after the fallout of the League 2 playoff. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll call it that. So we got Lee Fong, and then we got next to him we have AC Milan from Wolves. Axis Leon in center back next to him. We got Peter from Wolves at left back, rounding out the back line. Neymar holds it down at CDM from Wolves. The Wolves midfield just kind of dominates here. You see Cushmaster, who played Cam for them, we had to move out right to kind of team. Pablitos left mid, had a really good season. Hit him up from Fiorentina despite not having all his stats in there. He was an easy choice. And then up top we got Roberto S, former Golden Boot winner in Super League, and then Stylish Zola, who had a really big season with the Wolves as well. On the bench, Nexus Bionic from Atletico Madrid. We got Logan from Wolves at center back, and then finally Killjoy from Barcelona. So Barcelona and Wolves, all the defenders, really good from them all season. They were the two best defenses. Cyanide Zombie from Napoli ended the season in Super League, but he did enough with Napoli to earn a team of the season, as well as Kakashik. Someone else try that one.
I would just say Kaká.
Kakashi Silks. I don't know.
Who knows?
I like Saul's.
It's a mystery.
Call him Kaká.
If I don't know the full one, I just find a short one.
Yeah. King Campbell, formerly Yad Boyger, the manager from Napoli, is a striker on the team, and then finally Vicious from Wolves rounds it out. So congrats to everyone here.
Yeah, the two that stand out to me is first Roberto's. At 27 goals in 19 games played. If he plays the full season, like he's gonna have a ridiculous amount of goals. And then also Stylish Zola's picture. Like how much more legendary could you get than that one? I love it.
See his stats as he came to Wolves. Absolutely killed it once he got to Wolves, and I believe he earned that golden boot on the last game day of the season. So
yeah, he had 28 overall, I believe. So, but even with Wolves, he had 30 goal contributions in 18 games, which was
That is insane.
yeah, it just shows the dominance of the League 2 champions.
And then
moving on to League 1 next season.
That's super cool. Like he wasn't just like a decent goalie. Like he was legitimately like he had a lot of saves. He had a lot of clean sheets. He got some man of the matches. Like he was legitimately really good down there. So I want to see if he keeps playing, if he sticks a goalie for a little while.
I'm getting word from the Twitch chat that Kakashi is an anime character from Naruto. So
There you go.
Kakashi.
Well,
All right.
I would have
You're
never
welcome.
Duly noted. Still not trying it.
read that.
Why don't you take us away to the team of the season, Dorsey?
What was that? You broke up for me.
So, why don't you take us to the League One team of the season?
Okay, League One. We ready? We got League One?
3, 2, 1.
Boom shakalaka. All right, so kicking off in that, we got Luca Brasi from Schalke. A couple lower level Super League One teams did make the team, which was pretty cool to see. He had a massive season for Schalke, set the new saves record down there with 185. Yeah, he went off. I've heard he's really, really good too. So
It's insane.
hopefully he'll come up to the Super League next season.
That's 6 saves a game, though. That's not common.
Is
No.
your defense trying?
Yeah, I was gonna say-
everyone out. Like,
yeah, nothing says a good goalkeeper like having a terrible back line in front of you, but I mean, that is a
That's crazy.
ridiculous
that?
number.
So he has 185 saves, 53
I
goals
think-
allowed.
Will said 6 goals.
9-8.
I'm trying to figure out how many
Insane.
total shots at least he is facing.
Yeah. When we get to the backup in this team was not too far off.
So, I said what, 185?
Yeah.
185 plus 53 divided by 31. He's facing 7.7 shots a game. That is
He's just on.
absurd. Good Lord. Find a back line for this man.
He
Well,
was the bailout.
Still only
Guaranteed.
2 men of the match, apparently.
That's
Yeah,
unreal.
apparently, somehow, God knows.
Who is that manager? All right. Anyways, we've got a whole team to announce.
Yeah, so moving on. The defense. Is Saul breaking up?
You're
No,
breaking
you're
up
break-
right now a little bit.
I'm not talking to you, buddy.
Try again, Dorsey.
Soul, take charge, my guy.
All right.
Music.
The back line composed of ZPK, Peter Savage, and Unlucky Master, 2 Orlando Pirates players, joined by the Real Madrid stud. The CDM in this formation is Kawhi, and he's got the midfield of Tutal, Bentner, and Hinckley. And then the cam is J-Way from the Bayern squad. And then up top, we, of course, have Inform Leak and then Death Row Toll. 2 strikers had amazing season. The bench combined of Moto Sierra, Knight, and Medic is the defense. Mr. Bidon in that center defensive role. Avo in the cam position, and then B-God top. Seeing a little bit of a concentration, but not nearly as much as League 2. Any players stand out to you guys particularly?
I mean, I would say this is one of the standout players, one of the guys that we have in this chat right now, and he's making his team of the season debut there, I think. Or am I incorrect with that, or correct? I don't know. Beat on, give us some in the season.
I think it's my second one. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the love. To be honest, it wouldn't be anything if, if I didn't have my team around me. So I got to give them props on that.
I mean, yeah, 141 possessions won is looking right there with 87 is dogging it in that midfield, taking everything.
I feel like I could have gave him more. I guess that's the way I always feel after every season, but this one in particular, I just felt like when I saw the number, I was like, oh man, I could have probably did like 10 more realistically, because I didn't even play CDM all season. I played a little bit of right back and left back too. And it was a little more quiet there at those spots.
And joining you as well with Death Row and Mamba and even Knight back there. What that attacking pair of Death Row and Mamba just on paper looks so lethal. What kind of drove them and gave them the ability to have such a successful season?
Well, they pair up perfectly. Really, it's the chemistry. They always say, you gotta have a lot of talent, but if you have no chemistry, that talent won't translate. And I think that they have great chemistry. Like Mamba, he can play more than one way, but the way he plays well with Death and the way Death plays well with him is when he facilitates. And the thing is, there's room for him to expand upon that, where they actually swap the roles and Def facilitates for him, which Def, I've seen him do that, so I know he can do it well. But yeah, it's just I would say the chemistry, definitely that, because I've seen a lot of guys. There's some guys that I know that are really great strikers that don't play in any type of virtual league at all, and they're really great. But when they play with other people, they don't really have that chemistry. They wanna just go solo like a lone wolf.
Well, Lynn, for them to kind of find that chemistry, I've been seeing a little bit of it. I just realized most of this broadcast is Brazil, so we've been seeing it firsthand a bit.
How'd that happen?
It's just who you know, boys. It's just who you know. But we've been seeing that over there too. Mamba and Death playing off each other, and then of course we've been seeing you play CDM, play left back, right back. So you guys have played well, obviously all season long. Death with the ridiculous goal tally, Mambo you see with the goals, but also a lot of assists. He's pulled off 43 goals plus assists, so that's incredible production over there. You guys had a good season as well. For us over at Dortmund, it was pretty much the Leak show, and I think that shows a bit here. It's just Leak and then Medic making it as a backup bench player. So
he put the team on his back, so to speak. As far as offensively, props to him. Props to you guys over there. That was a great hell of a match that we played, and it definitely had a lot of us emotional. I will say that. I enjoyed it all the way through.
It was still a little bitter in the Brazil chat after.
Yeah, I'm still bitter a little bit. That's the competitive side of me, but
Saul was
it's still
scouting,
It looks like we've pulled in the legendary vape.
Whoa, it's coming. Hey, wait.
What up, babe?
Let's bring it back.
3 times, baby. Gotta retire now.
3 times.
Three times. Give us an insight, Vape, on how it was in the Real Madrid camp all season. Good, brothers.
So it's
I hit the
so
hard
imagine the
question.
Maury show, but like on steroids.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, give me a.
There may
on
have
the team.
been
I
some
see
death
this.
threats flying around, like sometime throughout the season.
Oh man, wait.
All right, well we'll just leave it there.
Whoa.
It was really fun.
So you're returning, right?
Yeah. I'm all
it's
for
just the train wreck that you can't stop it, but you just love watching. He's got
peace and positivity all 2019.
Okay.
Love it.
No, it was a fun season for the most part. I mean, everyone has their own personality traits. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, I heard the word on the street is that between you and the teammate of yours who made the startings, Peter Savage, you guys gave Dad Job quite a few gray hairs this season. So.
Maybe some others more than just us, but I mean, if we're not making our manager have to think about what question his existence, then are you really doing it right? Nah, but for the most part, Dad Job did a good job for the cards he was dealt.
You guys able to earn that automatic. Orlando had a few representatives here, primarily on the defensive side, but they also had Avo for that cam slot. So you've seen a lot of distribution across the top teams, and a few others snuck in there as well. Most of them I think all of them from the top 6 teams. A little bit more distribution, though, than the League 2 side.
And I want to do a special shout out here. I've never seen this guy play in person or play with him, but looking at his stats from all season and seeing him make multiple Team of the Weeks, Kawhi Onichan, CDM for Braga.
Oh, someone clip that. I need that.
What a man! He had an awesome season.
He's on most of those.
Yeah,
he's killing it.
He was one of the few bright spots in that Braga team.
Yo, B-Dog, we can barely hear you. Is there any way you can scream in your mic?
If you can move within 5 miles of your microphone.
That'd be good.
The same area code is preferable.
Yeah, shout out to Kawhi as well. Those stats are insane.
Nope. No, absolutely kill it.
No, it's still about the same, but
I think he
next
moved a little bit
season, I don't
farther.
know. Those are some stats worthy of getting a Super League team for next season, since Braga did fail the promotion playoff push. It's one hell of a showing.
Yeah, Braga, I mean, they bounced back. They started off really slow. They caught up near the end, finally made it into the playoffs, and then nearly went out to Dortmund, which is unfortunate. But
Dorsey, can you explain it for the people at home, that the people that made Team of the Season, and is it their squads got promoted as well? They're banned, but prohibited from playing the lower leagues?
So yeah, so if you're in League 2 and you get Team of the Season and you get promoted, so that's all the Wolves players and the Fiorentina. You got to play in League 1 or higher the next season. And then for the League 1 guys, anyone who gets a League 1 Team of the Season can't go to League 2. Obviously, you've proven yourself in League 1. You can't go.
Wow.
But if you get team of the season and get promoted, you gotta stay up in Super League. So Vape, you can't get another team of the season in League One next year.
All right. Well, I mean, I can't, but my alt can.
Yeah.
Good lord.
You don't want to just have like the record of 20 League One team of seasons at the end of
Hey,
it
bro,
all.
you gotta go back. You gotta go back every other season. I can't let anyone catch up. I think
three. So
I gotta keep the. Hey, me and Tasty still got the most titles.
yeah. Speaking of titles, Evo's gotten 2 Super League titles and a League One title in like 4 total seasons, but this is his first team of the season. That's obviously a really good player. He just doesn't usually play a ton.
And a World Cup.
And he has a World Cup.
About to say, yep.
Yeah, he's not a bad luck charm. And then Medic also has been here since season 1. That's his first ever team of the season, and it's at left back after all those seasons at CDM. So shout out to him as well.
Yeah, well done by Medic. He had a great season. He played next to in the right spot at the right time. And so him and Leak are stuck up top. Unlucky Masters, EPK, Evo are up there as well. And then, of course, Vape, Peter Savage, and B God.
Yeah, I'm just looking fucking Death Row Toll had an insane season.
He did.
He and Mamba have both had like back-to-back ridiculous seasons.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would have been
Yeah,
crazy
that's
if they got
Valen-
promoted to Super League, see what happens, but sure.
Yeah, Mamba
they
has
almost
2 2020 seasons, and Toll has
The lower division's chronic.
Toll has 62 goals in 35 games.
62 and 30. Good lord.
For the past 2 seasons.
I don't know, man. They almost pulled off.
Nah, that's all
the
right.
miracle of going from League 2 to Super League all in one FIFA. It's one hell of a shot. Literally one game away, or 30 minutes away in extra time. It was probably what prevented.
And I think it'd be interesting to see that pair up in Super League because I think they're ready for the challenge. You look at them run through in League One, and they have ridiculous numbers, and I think it'd be time to kind of see how they test their waters in Super League. But they've remained with that squad. They're going to be back in League One, and perhaps see them again here.
They have a strong case for a title this time around, being together.
No Orlando, no Real Madrid. It'll be interesting.
Let's just see what super team comes on for next season. Like it looks like it does every year.
That is true.
Seems to be a trend. Super team forms
Wow,
in League One.
all the good teams finally gone. Somebody else.
We keep seeing this League 2
Someone make a super team real quick.
And there's a lot of Barcelona players on there, and I don't know if anyone knows any intel, but I'm so curious to see if Smurf comes back and tries to overcome the calamity that was this season.
I'm curious to see if any Wolves players come back under the supposed new management. So
yeah, I heard there's a big switch going on there.
there's rumblings. There's rumblings.
All right. Well, any final comments on the team of the season? Anyone you want to speak before we sign off?
I want to give a shout out to Bentner's profile photo, his avatar.
Yo, chill. Why is everyone talking about it? Greg.
That's gonna be in my nightmare tonight.
Yeah, no more for me.
Nah, but I'm gonna give a quick shout out to myself having more possessions won than half the CBs on the League
All
One team.
right,
This
someone kick Fave.
That's probably what it was.
Done. Go hit the showers.
Loses the ball and then gets it right back.
2
God, I
passing
need to
points
see
in
if
30
Pistons
games
lost.
is elite. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Ricky's stats were insane from Spurs in Season 9 in League One. Am I right, Will? Am I right?
2 interceptions and 0 games played. Yes.
Yeah, Ricky was stat padding. We got him, boys.
Ricky still shares the Dortmund key pass record.
Oh man.
Fun fact.
Oh, and just
Fun
a
fact,
reminder before we get out of here, guys, we're gonna have the Super League Team of the Season reveal at some point this week. Is that correct, Dorsey?
Shooting for Wednesday night, so it'd be like Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, maybe 7:30, 8:30, somewhere in that range. Probably start, try to do PCN time. Basically, gonna go, player by player, do a big reveal. show the team at the end, try to get some of the members of the team or some managers in there. Just kind of do like a bigger version of what we just did after the games tonight.
Hell yeah, brother.
Should be fun. It was
Something to look forward to.
It was really tough to vote this season. I mean, I felt bad leaving a lot of people out because it was so damn close. So well played, everybody.
Just make reserves.
Thank you.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, we'll be like the All-Star
Drop
game
an SBC.
every season.
Drop an SBC.
Yeah, it should be fun.
All right, boys. That's going to do it for us. I want to thank everyone for coming. Broadcast booth from joining us, Dorsey and Vape, and Mr. Beaton for joining us for the team of the season reveal for League 1 and League 2. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. Everyone take care.